Hello, in this video I'm going to help you fix your forehand with these 3 footwork moves, and basically this is not for beginners, but if you are a beginner and you are watching and following my content, this can be a second or second level or the upgrade that you need to improve your level and to improve your forehand in this case. So basically, as you know, you always need to start learning forehand and tennis sideways, and basically for this you need to use the footwork that is called close stance. In this video I'm going to cover 3 footworks, and these footworks are footworks that are difficult to learn, but then will be a really big upgrade. And basically the number one is when you are running to the side but you don't have time to stop. So you need to hit the shot and then you stop after you hit and then you recover, and this is when your opponent really push you harder to the side and you need to do your best to keep yourself in the rally and hopefully win the point if that's possible. The second footwork is how you manage the high ball and how you can attack this ball or at least put more pressure on your opponent, and then you can either go back or keep running to the net. And oh, I'm already tired because I was speaking and doing my first live talking with you. So if you watch, thanks for watching. But now my voice, and I'm actually tired of not me tired of speaking, but my voice is a little bit tired. And the third footwork, and that is a huge upgrade for you as a beginner or intermediate player that never worked this a lot, is how you can hit with open stance. And I'm gonna cover these 3 footworks. The first one, I chose this one because usually or nowadays tennis is so fast and you need to run super quick from side to side, and sometimes you don't have time to stop and do the normal open stance. So what we need to do is to hit the ball while you move. So basically you start always with this first step. This is for every shot, and then you can do 2, 3, and then you jump for the 4th and you hit the ball. So you do 4 and then you stop and then you recover. 1, 2, split step. This shot is super helpful because if you are playing backhand and you don't have time to stop, you need to play and then recover, and you are already here. So what I would suggest to you is to do 1 here, and you can do 1 and your coach feeds immediately the ball like this, and you can hit the shot just by doing, I'm just gonna play there because the camera is in front of me. So you do 1, the coach feeds the ball, and you do 2 and stop, and then you recover. 1, 2, split, and then again 1, and then you hit, okay, and then you recover. 1, 2, split, and then after a few repetitions and getting used to play while you hit and then stop, power is here, and then you recover with a cross step. Then you can increase the steps, or you can wait here and you do the first step, or without the first step, your coach feeds the ball and you run and you hit this ball while you do 1, 2, 3, hit, and then recover. 1, 2, split step. I can show you with ball. 1, 2, 3, hit, and then recover. 1, 2, split step with the forehand grip ready always, and the wide bait here on your toes when you do the split step, not with your flat foot. I need a little rest because actually my voice is tired. And now, but I enjoyed a lot. Now the second footwork, this is really super helpful and helps you reach a little bit further in the court, and also helps you to recover fast, because after the hit you need to do cross, side step, split step, and then you go first step again. And the second ball is when you have the ball coming higher, and instead of going back as many of you go and then give time for your opponent, and then sometimes he even goes to the net and you lose the point, instead of this you see the ball higher but a little bit shorter. You step, instead of doing the first step here, you can even do the first step a little bit forward, and then you can keep moving and you can adjust and you can hit while the ball is bouncing up. Or you can do, for example, you are here, or you can do 1 and hit the shot and then you recover, or you can even run a little bit more. 1, you run, and then the last steps you adjust, and here you jump. I'm going to do this more from here while your power is on this leg, and then you're going to jump for this one and you're going to fall. So you're going to do, I'm going to do from here, you're going to do tum, tum, and then you recover. 1, 2, split, or after the hit, so for example, let's say you are here, after you hitting this ball, you can keep moving to the net because you are hitting here, let's say for example, you are hitting here, another one because I missed this one. Let's say, oh, here, another one. Let's say you hit here and then you need to keep running to the net because you transfer the weight from this leg to this and then you can keep running. And to keep running, I'm gonna show you here, you hit the ball and then you do 1, 2 split step while you go to the net. The last step, I need just more balls. The last footwork I wanna talk here and is the easiest of these three, but it's also super important and difficult to learn because you need to learn by steps and with the progression. So the first thing you need to know is when you hit the open stance, the power is on this leg and then you hit and you transfer the weight for this leg and then you recover. 1, 2 split step and usually do 1, 2, 3, you stop, play, and then you recover. 1, 2 split step with ball, 1, 2, 3 here and then 1, 2 split step. One progression to do this, to don't think so much about the legs or to make it simple, is to stop here, and then your racket here facing down, not open, and then you drop the ball, you play and you recover, and then you finish and then you recover. 1, 2 split step. You do here, you stop, sorry, here, you play, and you try to go up while you hit, and then from this progression you can start by trying to do here, you drop the ball on your side, not in front of you, and the head of the racket is pointing down, strings facing down, not up, so here, and then you bend a bit, and then you go, and then you recover. 1, 2, split step. If you are a beginner, I recommend to finish here on the heart of the racket or here, and once you get better, you can even do this shot, finishing here. Depends where you play, how you play. If you want more topspin, less topspin. But if you are a beginner, started play tennis not long time ago, this is what I recommend, is to finish and answer the phone here. These 3 footworks will help you a lot improve your level because you'll be able to move and to know how to move for each type of ball. You can do more things and not always thinking about the technique itself, but how you move and how you should stop or be ready to play that shot. This will help you a lot. If you have any question, let me know here. You already know, I actually would like to know that my book, I explain my methodology a lot. My forehand course is a step-by-step if you want to learn the forehand from scratch, and the topspin course is a short course just to work on topspin that will help you a lot. So many of you are asking, I think I write that in the landing page. So if you have any question or if you have any suggestion to avoid asking me that on Instagram, you can suggest, and also I don't say anything just by this. If you feel that you get the value here, you can upgrade and use that. Otherwise, you can just ask your questions here. Watch these videos, you will improve anyway, faster or not. The goal is that you enjoy tennis and you enjoy the game. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this level. I hope you can see the value, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.